Hi, I'm Jarrett Man of Stone Soup Farm, and this is what items you can put in a compost pile. You can put almost any plant or animal material in a compost pile. You can see here we have a compost pile going with vegetables and fruits and scraps of plants like flowers and corn husks and grass. There's also papery items. Those are fine to put in a compost pile. And in a kitchen setting, something like napkins or paper towels are totally fine. A common misconception is that you can't put in meat or dairy into a compost pile. You can do that. If you have an open compost pile like this, if you do those things, you run a greater risk of having wildlife enter into your compost pile and try to take its own piece of the pie. But if you have a closed system, like a compost tumbler or a bin, then those things are pretty okay to have in your system. There's a couple other products that would be fine to put in a compost pile, but would not decompose as readily, such as corn cobs or bones or wood of any kind. And those things aren't going to influence the way that the compost pile works at all, but they will likely be there when you're done, or at least partially be there when you're done. If you're planning on leaving your compost pile for several years, then those things will probably be gone by then. And if you're hoping to have a compost pile that would turn over kitchen waste relatively quickly, so that you can have good, healthy compost to put in your garden, then you probably want to just keep those separate. I'm Jarrett Man of Stone Soup Farm, and that's what you can put in a compost pile.